I'd now like to discuss another concept in Dharma, which is Seva. Seva is innate to the Bharatiya ethos, and as the founder director of the Astra Foundation, you are no stranger to this. Tell us more about the foundation and the work you do there, and your understanding of Seva and why you think it should be a part of our day to day life.
We used to read a lot about lines like charity begins at home, and Astra is as simple as that. That is something, it's a family trust that I started once I came back from my pageant, Miss Supranational. And before that, the concept of Seva actually began when I was a kid, probably in high school. And I went to visit my mom's school, my Amma's school. That's called Naigar Shale in Sirsi. It's a very small town. And we generally listen to our parents talking about how they used to walk kilometers with barefoot, having all those heavy bags, just for the concept of education. They used to try so hard. We used to have these auto rickshaw mamas and everyone coming us, picking us up and going to school. We had proper uniform. We used to have all these, shoes, white shoes. Everything else was provided, right? And you have this idea that this is what life, when everything has been given to you, when you don't know what adversities your parents, your grandparents, or people around you have faced, the concept of seva will not hit you that well. So my parents, since like right from like our school days, used to take us out for a lot of these things. But what struck me was when I went to my mother's school, I understood that the basic concept of probably a digital education or a simple library for the for the kids to read certain books and everything, that was absent. They were stuck with how it used to be, and it was absolutely not anywhere when compared to a normal school back in our taluk, in our district. And we came back home, and I was like, Amma, okay, fine. You know what? I have so many books here. I've finished reading all these things, all these Enid Blyton novels, everything that you used to get when I was a kid. I told her, fine, let's donate it. Let's give it to your school. They don't have books to read. I think that is important. So we were like, okay, fine, let's do that. So after my Amma's Shale, it was another, like we added another school. And this is something that we started very small, like in our own family. Like today, we will, probably the school needs something like this, let's give it to them. Then we have a deaf and dumb school here in Bhadravati, that's my hometown. And there were again needs for those kids. So, whatever the needs was, the yearly needs of those kids, we used to undertake that responsibility. That Astra was actually just four of us doing our bit way before I became Miss Supranational. So after I won my pageant, it gave me a bigger platform to voice my choices and to help more number of people and to get influx of funding, or if I had to go ahead and talk and convince somebody like this is the need of the hour and I really need your help, then the pageant gave me that bigger platform. After I won Miss Supranational, it took me about one whole year. I have traveled to around 15 plus countries doing these activities along with the Miss Supranational organization. So that is when I came back and I decided that, Amma, we will start this and we'll call it Astra, Weapon to Education, Empowerment. This is something that we are going to do. So we named it Astra, and I founded Astra along with my sister. She's also the founder along with me. And I personally believe that charity shouldn't be just for only one cause. There are multiple causes if you want to look at. So every year we pick up one such cause and we work on it. It could be, self-defense training for ladies or high school children. Or the second is we have kind of adapted one school and education of people who are below poverty line, who are extremely good and talented with whatever that they're doing, and educating a lot of after 11th and 12th, a lot of people actually don't have money to take up medical or engineering. because that actually requires capital if you have to study 5 years in a medical college or an engineering college, something like that. So we have adopted those students as well, where we can fund their educations, where they can become graduate. My sister is a doctor, so which is why we have also included a lot of medical causes also in Astra. Whoever needs, like be it like cancer patients or any cause, 1 year we take up that cause and we work around that. That is what Astra stands for.
That is admirable, Asha ji. Now, as we are discussing, sorry, please go on.
I forgot. The second question was how karma has impacted the society. I do remember. Um, I don't see. I think the society gives you so much, right? If you look in a broader aspect, you live with people. The statement is, I don't care about the society. I don't know how well it works with each and everyone. It really certainly doesn't bode well with me, because I personally think that we have responsibility towards our people. When I say people, it could be in a smaller range or a larger range. What I mean is anybody apart from you. So, probably if you have a friend who is in dire need of something, if you could help her in any manner, little or big, go ahead and do that. That is Seva. You don't have to be Nelson Mandela or anybody to be a philanthropist. Each and every one of us can be that. Depending on the circle, depending on how much can you do in your personal capacity, that is Seva, and that is how you can impact. If each one of us can start thinking like this now, like with us, our family, our people, if we can help them in any manner, then that is going to grow bigger and bigger. And that is something that you pass on to your next generation also. Because when your kids see you doing the same thing, like I saw my parents are karma yogis. They work for the welfare of everybody, not just their own kids. And that is something that I'm in awe of. That is something I want to be like them. And I imbibe those qualities in me. Right from school, how much ever possible in my maximum capacity, I want to do my best and help them in any possible manner. And I think this is very important. Big or small, do your seva in your own personal capacity.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.